A police officer pulls you over. He runs your license and registration, hands your documents back through the window, and then says 3 words. Hand me your keys. Most people reach over, pull the keys from the ignition, and pass them through the window without hesitating. No questions, no pushback. They hand them over because they assume that is what they are supposed to do, because it sounds official, because the uniform and the flashing lights behind them make everything feel mandatory. They are wrong, and that assumption has real consequences. I am Ben, and by the end of this video you are either going to know exactly what to say the moment a cop asks for your keys, or you are going to hand them over without understanding what you just gave up. Let us start with what the law actually requires from you during a traffic stop. In every state, the legal requirement is the same. You must provide your driver's license, your vehicle registration, and your proof of insurance when asked by a law enforcement officer. That is the complete list. Your keys are not on it. There is no state in this country that has a law requiring a driver to hand their car keys to a police officer during a routine traffic stop. Not one. This matters more than most people realize. When you hand over your keys, you are surrendering control of your vehicle and your ability to leave. The officer now decides when and whether you drive away. That is not a small thing. That is your freedom of movement, and the law does not require you to give it up simply because he asked. The phrase that covers you in that moment is this: Officer, I am not required to hand you my keys. I am happy to provide my license, registration, and insurance. That is the phrase. You say it once, calmly. You are not refusing to cooperate. You are cooperating with everything the law requires. You are just not going beyond it. Now let me explain exactly why those words work, because understanding the legal basis is what makes you confident when you say them. The Fourth Amendment of the Constitution protects you against unreasonable searches and seizures. Your vehicle is your property. Your keys are your property. An officer taking possession of your keys without legal authority is a seizure of your property without your consent. The Supreme Court addressed the limits of a traffic stop directly in Rodriguez v. United States in 2015. The court held unanimously that a traffic stop cannot be extended beyond the time reasonably required to complete its purpose. Holding your keys to prevent you from leaving is an extension of the stop beyond what is legally permitted, unless the officer has independent, reasonable suspicion of criminal activity that justifies further detention. That suspicion has to exist independently. Your refusal to hand over your keys cannot be used as the basis for it. What that ruling means in practical terms is this: a cop who asks for your keys during a routine stop and has no specific legal basis for doing so is asking you to voluntarily give up something you have every right to keep. If you hand them over without objection, you have consented. If you state your rights clearly and calmly, you have not. There are specific situations where an officer can legally take control of your vehicle. If he has a warrant authorizing seizure of the vehicle, if you are being placed under arrest and your car is subject to lawful impound, if there is a documented immediate safety emergency creating an exigent circumstance, these are narrow, defined categories. A routine traffic stop for a lane violation or a broken taillight is not one of them by default. There is something else worth knowing about how this request gets made. Officers are trained in verbal compliance techniques. The request for keys is often delivered in a sequence designed to feel automatic. He asks for your license and registration. You provide them. He hands them back. And then without pausing, he says, "And go ahead and hand me your keys." The rhythm is intentional. It is designed to keep you moving through the steps without stopping to ask whether this particular step is actually required. Now that you know it is not, that rhythm does not work on you anymore. Now, let us talk about the pressure tactics officers use to get drivers to hand over their keys, because knowing these in advance is what keeps you from falling for them in the moment. The first one is framing the request as standard procedure. He does not ask politely. He says, "Go ahead and hand me your keys," in the same tone he used to say license and registration. He is making your keys sound like part of the required sequence. They are not. License, registration, and insurance are required by law. Keys are not. The tone of the request does not change what the law actually requires of you. The second one is the safety framing. He says he just needs the keys for his safety while he runs your plates. This is designed to make declining feel hostile or suspicious. It is not. You are complying with every legal requirement of the stop. Asserting your rights is not aggression. State the phrase and leave it there. The third one is the silence after the request. He asks, you hesitate, and he waits. He says nothing. Most people fill that silence by handing things over. You do not have to. State the phrase once and then stop talking. You have said everything that needs to be said. Now, let us go through the specific scenarios where this comes up. Traffic stop for a moving violation. You are pulled over for speeding or running a stop sign. The officer takes your documents, returns them, and then asks for your keys. Officer, I am not required to hand you my keys. I am happy to provide my license, registration, and insurance. He has everything the law requires him to have. You have fulfilled every legal obligation of that stop. DUI checkpoint. Officers at sobriety checkpoints sometimes ask for keys as part of the stop process. You are not required to hand them over simply because you are at a checkpoint. Constitutional protections do not end at a checkpoint line. The phrase applies here exactly as it does during any other stop. Stop that begins to escalate after you assert your rights, the officer insists. He tells you he can make things difficult if you do not comply. Do not argue back. Repeat the phrase once, calmly. If he moves to physically take the keys, do not resist. Let him take them. Do not create a physical confrontation over property. Your legal claim is fully preserved by the fact that you stated your rights clearly before the keys left your possession. That statement on record is what matters in any legal proceeding that follows. Now here is what you do after any stop where an officer demanded or took your keys. Write down everything immediately after the stop ends. His exact words, your exact words, the time and location, his name, badge number, and patrol car number if visible. Any witnesses present. Do this before you drive away while every detail is still fresh. If your keys were taken during a routine stop with no arrest, no warrant, and no documented emergency, that is a potential Fourth Amendment violation. Contact a civil rights attorney as soon as possible. An attorney can send a preservation letter to the agency requiring them to retain all evidence related to the stop, including body camera footage and the complete chain of custody for your property. That letter needs to go out before footage is overwritten or purged. Here is the complete sequence for any stop where a cop asks for your keys. Provide your license, registration, and proof of insurance. These are required. When he asks for your keys, state the phrase once, clearly and calmly. Officer, I am not required to hand you my keys. I am happy to provide my license, registration, and insurance. Say nothing further on the subject. One statement, then silence. If he escalates, repeat the phrase once more. Stay calm. Do not raise your voice. If he takes the keys anyway, do not physically resist. Document everything the moment the stop ends. Contact an attorney immediately if your keys were taken without your consent, or if the stop was prolonged beyond its legal purpose. The law on this is settled. Rodriguez v. United States is binding Supreme Court precedent. You are required to provide your identity documents and vehicle papers. You are not required to hand over control of your vehicle to an officer who has no legal basis to demand it. The cop who says, "Hand me your keys," is counting on the fact that most drivers do not know the difference between what is legally required and what is simply being requested. Now you do. The next time a cop reaches through your window and says those 3 words, you know exactly what to say. One sentence, delivered calmly, and you keep your keys.